Hey there everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'll be talking about a sleep disorder that I've suffered with and I still suffer with once in a while. Yeah, and my hair's a mess, I apologize for that, but it goes right along with the topic I'm talking about today. And what is that? Well, let's find out right after this. Back to another video. I am Justin and you have reached Just Justin. All right, and so on today's episode we'll be talking about insomnia. Yes, I combed my hair. I didn't like it all messy, but so insomnia. Okay, what is it? Well, according to the dictionary, it is a habitual sleeplessness, inability to sleep. How many out there on YouTube land has had this disorder? So the sleep disorder, raise your hand. All right, so yes, I have had this disorder for most of my life. Okay, so let's jump into what is it? Well, according to the Mayo Clinic, and the link will be down below. I just chose the Mayo Clinic. There's a ton of resources out there. All you have to do is just go to Google or whatever search engine you like and type in insomnia, and it'll bring up a whole bunch of resources and definitions and how to get help for it and things like that. But I just chose the Mayo Clinic. Okay, and so according to them, insomnia will zap the energy out of you. Yeah, I can agree with that. In the past, when I've had insomnia, all my energy was gone. I was just worthless. But I kept pushing through it. So, what are some of the symptoms of this sleep disorder called insomnia? Well, let's take a look at it. Difficulty falling asleep at night. That's me. All right. Waking up during the night, that's me. Not feeling well rested after a night's sleep, oh, that's me. I am never well rested. Okay, daytime tiredness or sleepiness. Okay, irritability, depression, and anxiety. Okay. Focusing on tasks or remembering things, hard to do. You can't focus on certain tasks or remember certain things. Okay. Increased errors or accidents. I didn't have any accidents or, get into any accidents while driving or at work or errors. I didn't really have that many errors at work. But at school, that was a different story. I always had errors on tests, so that's insomnia. You can say that's insomnia. Okay. Ongoing worries about sleep. Oh yes, I always had the ongoing worry about when am I going to get sleep? Am I going to fall asleep during this class? Am I going to fall asleep? That was one of my biggest fears, is sleep, not getting enough of it. Because on average, the average human needs 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That's for an adult, okay? If you're a baby and stuff like that, you need more. And if you're teenagers and stuff, you definitely need more. I was not getting enough sleep when I was a teenager. But as an adult, I'm not getting enough sleep either, okay? So 7 to 8 hours a night is typical. I was not getting anywhere near that, okay? So, what are some of the primary causes or primary issues that causes this insomnia? Well, let's take a look at it. Stress. How many people out there have stress in their lives? Raise your hand. I do. If you don't raise your hand, then you're lying to yourself. Okay? All right, so your work schedule or your travel schedule. If you're a frequent traveler, your work schedule is kind of wonky. Yeah, I can attest to that. Ever since I started having insomnia, it was horrible because my work schedule, school schedule was horrible. All right. And mental health issues. Yep. Irritability. We talked about that. Depression and anxiety. Yep. I have all those. All right. Long-term diseases. Yeah. High blood pressure and heart disease. Wait, time out. Didn't I just talk about this? That my heart disease I have? I wonder if it's the same thing. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. So, yeah, what can you do to get over insomnia? That's a good question. You can do a lot of things to prevent it. You don't eat late at night. Okay. I used to eat late at night. I would come home from work. I would sit down and I'd have a dinner, my third dinner, or my second dinner, I guess if I'm a hobbit. And I would usually eat cereal, but maybe once in a while I would have a burrito with salsa or eggs and potatoes and sauce, salsa and stuff like that. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. And then, of course, staying up late, your horrible sleep habits. Yeah, that's me. Okay, because I usually wouldn't get in bed until at least 1, maybe 2 in the morning. Then I would have a hard time falling asleep and I'd have to get up at 6. That's why I was always late to school for my first period class. And that's why I always parked in the teacher's parking spot, because I was always late because I didn't want to get up and out of bed and get going. Okay, so yeah, there's lots of things you can do to prevent it. Take long hot baths. Wind down earlier in the night. But it's all up to the person of what works best for you. So if you have insomnia, you got to figure out what works best for you. I haven't found anything that works best for me, but insomnia could be caused by some other medical conditions, and we'll talk about one of those in the next week's video. Yes, on December 1st of 2021, we will go ahead and talk about one of those medical conditions that can contribute to insomnia. All right. And until then, I hope you guys get a good rest. Don't stay up late. Oh, put the phones down. You don't need the phones like an hour before you go to bed. Put it down. All right. Blue light hurts you really bad. All right. And until the next video, I will see you in the next one. Sleep well.